Привет, MF! MF? Yeah, MF stands for more friends. Today I will show you my camera setup on my gun and my helmet. Starting with this video, I'll try a new format of how I record my videos. Me sitting in one place is boring for me and for you. Let's start with the cameras on my gun. The camera that faces me is a Runcam 2 and it has a field of view of 120 degrees. The lens doesn't have any zoom and it records at maximum 1440p 30 fps, or if you want 1080p 60 fps or 720p 120 fps. Who uses 720p? Of course, it has 120 fps, but with this kind of quality you're gonna see only pixels. But overall the camera is great for $80. I mounted it on my gun with two screws that I found it in my house. The camera doesn't have a rail mount, but the screws are very good alternative. I have broken this piece that should hold the camera in place from the first day. It's a really weak piece of plastic, but the mount holds the camera with no problem and it doesn't have any wobble. I'm powering the camera from this power bank and the cable goes through the hanger to look a bit tidy. You don't want any cable sticking out of your gun. I would have bought a GoPro Session instead of this camera. It has a better quality, it's smaller, and you can buy a mount and with it the camera will have a better angle to record you. But it's too expensive for me right now. By the way, you can rotate the lens for the Runcam 2 so that even if the camera is mounted sideways, it can record horizontally. I haven't tried it yet, but when I will do it, I'll post a video and I'll show you how it looks like. Moving on to the Runcam 4 Airsoft version. This camera records 4K in 30 fps, but I'm recording in 1440p at 60 fps, so you can actually see the BBs flying. This camera has a bit of zoom and it's perfect for medium and long range airsoft battles. You can check out this video if you want to know more about this camera and what is my opinion about it. What I love about this setup here is that the lens protector is protecting both camera and my red dot. And as I mentioned in the review video of the Runcam 4, the camera doesn't really stay in the way of the red dot because I'm looking through the red dot with both of my eyes open when I'm shooting. And I see only the green cross and the enemy. This camera is powered by the same power bank that is connected to the Runcam 2. And I'm using a power bank because the batteries on these cameras are tiny, lasting only about an hour. With this power bank I stumbled with a problem: how to power both cameras when I have only one socket. If you want to do this, be careful how you wire the cables so you don't burn your house down. So you can buy one of these with two cables coming out, and what I did on my cable here is that I cut both of them and I took another cable that is longer and I connected them here. So that way it's gonna reach this camera and this camera. I couldn't find any USB cable that is long enough for both cameras. Now the piece of resistance. I also know the baguette language. And the first thing that I want to mention is that you shouldn't buy this kind of arm that holds the GoPro. The camera will be in a weird angle and height and the footage will look weird. The best solution is to have this kind of arm that holds your GoPro right above your eyes. You'll see a tiny bit from the GoPro when you are wearing the helmet, but it doesn't stay in the way and you will not even notice it. I have bought a cover for my helmet as well because it looks cool and it's in the same camo with my clothes. As well, I bought this pouch to hold my second power bank. I have seen a lot of airsofters using this power bank because it's small and quite cheap. And its capacity is 5200 mAh, which is not bad, not very good. It's somewhere in the middle. It's okay. It's fair for its price. Fuck, I'm doing a lot of marketing for a lot of companies for free. That's why I'm poor. Moving on, I have connected the GoPro to the power bank with this cable that runs through the helmet cover, and it looks neat. Because the case for the GoPro is waterproof, I had to make some changes. With a lot of work because I don't have the right tools and a bit of determination, eventually with this knife I managed to make a deep enough hole to fit this cable. How I would like to look my camera setup in the future? I would like to have a fourth camera that would be somewhere in the back of me. Here or here, where the view is like from a third-person shooter game. It would look awesome. And instead of Runcam 2, I would prefer to have Runcam Session, and you know why. And I really don't like this pouch, but I didn't find anything else that can fit this power bank. Say hello to my sponsor. Hi Christian. Oh, hi. Subscribe if you like my stupid face, and if you have a question or just want to say hi, below.